The unit of length we've seen so far is centimeter. Say you want to measure the dimensions of a mobile phone, we could use centimeters. But what if you want to measure the thickness of your pencil? Sometimes you've heard something like a 0.7 mm lead. 0.7 mm here is nothing but the thickness of the lead used in making the pencil. But what is mm? It's a unit of length. But why can't we use centimeters to measure the thickness of the pencil lead? Because it's too tiny for centimeter to be used as a measuring unit. Hence, we use something called as millimeters. That's what mm stands for. How small is this unit? Well, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Each millimeter is 1/10 the length of a centimeter. Now let's say you want to measure the dimensions of your kitchen area. For this, the measuring unit centimeter will be too tiny. So we have something called the meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So instead of saying that your kitchen length is 1000 centimeters, you can say that it's 10 meters. Let me quickly recap what we learned. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters and 1 meter is 100 centimeters. For measuring slightly larger lengths, we use meters, and for tiny lengths, we use millimeters. Let me ask you a simple question now. If 1 meter is 100 centimeters, then can you tell me how much 1 meter is in terms of millimeters? As 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters, 1 meter will be 100 times 10 millimeters. And that equals 1000 millimeters. So 1 meter is 1000 millimeters. So is meter the largest unit of measuring length? What if you want to measure the distance between two cities? Meter as a length would be too tiny. Hence, we also have something called the kilometers. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. The distance between Mumbai and Ahmedabad is around 520 kilometers. Remember, kilo is around 1000 of something. Hence, a kilometer is 1000 meters. And milli is 1000 of something. Hence, 1 millimeter is 1000 of a meter. Yes, milli is 1000 times smaller. Similarly, centi is 100 times smaller. It doesn't end here. There are units smaller than milli and larger than kilo. But this is what we will restrict ourselves to in this session. And these concepts are not only applied to lengths, but also to various other things, like weights of objects or the quantity of liquids. For instance, gram is the unit to measure weights, but we also have milligrams and kilograms. When we buy rice from the market, we use kilograms to measure its weight. But the medicinal tablets that we have are usually weighed using milligrams. How do we measure the quantity of liquid? Yes, we use liters. And 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. And 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. Though we do have something called kiloliters, it's not used often. When we want to measure the capacity of a water tank, we use liters. But you would have also seen small bottles of capacity 200 milliliters. So based on the applications, we use the units accordingly.